Good morning, students. Today we'll learn about diary entry. Diary entry is one of your writing skills, but this is a bit different from your other writing skills. Diary entry is an informal piece of writing. It is our personal document in which we can share our experiences, feelings, emotions, etc. So let's study in detail. What is a diary entry? Diary entry is one of the most personal and informal categories of writing. As I have mentioned, diary entry is a personal document and it falls under the category of informal writing. In diary entry, we don't write formal language and we can write it in our own unique style. We don't need to follow a particular pattern or tone. In diary entry, we can share our experiences. We can talk about a scene. We can describe or narrate certain event or activity. Basically, the things which are of importance, which are worth sharing, all those things we can write in our diary. Now we'll discuss about the importance of diary entry. First, one can always refer facts. This is one of the major benefits of keeping diary. Anytime if we want to refer any facts or details, we can just go into our diary and refer that. Second, test your imaginative, creative, and expressive skills. Students, when we write a diary, automatically we'll become more imaginative. We become more creative. And we also know how to express ourselves in a better way. So basically, diary entry improves our imagination, creativity, and expressive skills. It also helps us in improving our writing skills. Gradually, we become good at writing. It often helps in preserving memories. We can keep our memories safe in our diary. And anytime if we want, we can refer that. Now here are some points to be remembered while writing a diary. First, we should always write a diary in first person. Students, first person, I hope you already know that. That includes I, me, myself, me, etc. First person is the one who is talking. So we should always write our diary in first person because this is our diary and we will refer ourselves with these terms only. Second is heading. It's completely optional to write heading in a diary entry. If you really want to write it, you can give a suitable heading for the same. Third is style and tone. As I've already mentioned, it's an informal piece of writing. So generally the tone is personal and informal. We are not supposed to use formal language for this. Freely express your viewpoints and feelings. Here the key is to be natural. We should be expressive. We should freely express our feelings, emotions, and viewpoints while writing a diary. And last but not the least, here is the word limit. Minimum we can go for 100 and maximum 150 words. Now we'll learn about the steps for writing a diary. First, we usually start with day, time, and date. There is a specific format of writing the same. We'll discuss it in the next slide. Second is salutation. This means how do we address our diary. Some people also keep name for their diary. Otherwise, we can write Dear Diary or Hello Diary in our salutation. Third is use your own unique style. We are totally free to write the diary in our unique style. There is no particular pattern which needs to be followed. Third point says that while writing a diary, we can express our feelings, we can talk about some events, convey our thoughts, facts, write information, share ideas, advices, etc. Fourth, make your entries honestly and truthfully. Here the key is to be honest. It's our own diary. There is no need to be fake. We should be truthful and honest while writing it. We must close the diary with our name or signature. In the end, we should always write our name or signature. Here is the format of diary entry. First, we start with day, comma date, followed by time, then salutation. We can refer our diary as Dear Diary or Hello Diary. Then we write the content of diary, whatever we want to explain, our feelings, emotions, everything. And at the end, we write our name. Basically, the name of the writer who is writing the diary. Here are some samples for you of diary entry. Let's proceed with the first one. Imagine you won a first prize in a painting competition organized in your school. Write a diary entry and share your experience. In this, you have to write what you have felt after winning a painting competition, and you can describe about your whole day, what you have felt after it, and each and every experience of yours. So let's start with day, then date. As you can see, there is a particular format of writing date, month, date, comma, and year, followed by time, then salutation. Then we can start writing. Let's read out. I'm so happy today. I have stood first in the painting competition organized by our school. I have received so many compliments from all. My parents, grandparents, and teachers are over the moon. My grandfather has promised to gift me my favorite bike. Achieving this success was not easy. I just followed the basics. I did not waste my single moment in useless distraction. I just practiced, and practiced. I made a timetable and consciously stuck to it. I burnt not only the midnight oil, but the early morning oil as well. At schools, I stayed focused all the time. I did not watch TV at all. Thus working, I realized, if a student utilizes his time optimally, he can do wonders. TV, friends, loafing around are the greatest enemies of all the students. I realized studies are not difficult at all. Developing the right attitude to studies and focusing our mind on studies is difficult. Hard work really pays off, and that too with huge dividends. Not only I improved my knowledge, I secured A1 in all the subjects. My parents, my teachers, and everyone is so happy. I'm the happiest of all. This happiness of hard-earned achievement is 1,000 times sweeter than shallow pleasures of distractions. If just the hard work and discipline of a few months can bring so much joy and fulfillment, how much joy and satisfaction will I get if I continue to be industrious and disciplined all my life? I promise you, dear diary, I will always be focused and self-disciplined in life henceforth. Tanmay. Here, as you can see, Tanmay has expressed his feelings, what he felt after winning the competition, the reaction of his parents, teachers, everyone, and what he felt. So this is how you need to explain everything in your diary. Now this is another example. Today you celebrate Independence Day at your school, but you're not satisfied with the attitude of people towards freedom. They consider that they are free to spoil the country and its image. Write a diary entry expressing your feelings. So in this sample, you need to write about the Independence Day, which you have celebrated at your school. And why are you upset with the attitude of people towards freedom? Why do you feel they have taken freedom for granted? Where they are going wrong? What do you feel for them? And what do you think should be done? So all these things you can explain here in your diary and write it. Once again, start with the day, date, time, salutation, followed by the content of diary. And at the end, you will write your own name. Sometimes name is given in the paper, in the question itself. In that case, you have to write the same name. Otherwise, you can write any name of your choice. So this was all for the day, students. Hope you have understood this topic well. I'll be uploading an assignment for the same on ERP. I want you all to finish the assignment positively. Thank you. Have a great day.